This is a masterpiece.
There's one thing you should know about me.
Not necessarily. Could simply be that the dreams conform to the notes, not the other way around.
And you don't believe it's possible to dream in episodes?
Why, I don't say it's impossible.
It isn't, believe me. For a long time, I didn't dream at all.
Perchance to Dream is an old Twilight Zone episode. It doesn't have that much in common with Inception, but it does have a stylish noir look to it, and a lot of noir cliches, like the dream of a mysterious woman, who he believes in this episode is out to kill him. It also has the concept of a dream within a dream. There are moments in this episode where the man does not realize he's in a dream, and that's part of the deception. Unlike the Nightmare on Elm Street cinema, where they instantly try to clue you in.
It's a dream, Alfred. The best dream anyone ever had.
Perchance to Dream is one of the smartest and best written Batman the Animated Series episodes ever. Yes, the title is an homage to one of the older Twilight Zone episodes, the one I was talking about a second ago. This one is different. This one isn't that comparable to Inception. However, I think it's a little bit smarter.
The print didn't make sense. Yes. That's because reading is a function of the right side of the brain, while dreams come from the left side.
Our dream sequences, and some of the dream sequences are real-world sequences. You can note that the Cobb character has his wedding ring on in some sequences that are supposedly dreams, because of course his wife is long gone, and in other sequences he doesn't have the ring on. If you're going to tell me that the real-world sequences are dream
yeah, and you think I'm nitpicking.
My head's going to explode and I just can't handle it.
The concept of an old flame or an old love coming back to torture and kill you is nothing new. But I'm getting off on a tangent again. What Dreams May Come is based on the classic novel by Richard Matheson of the same name, about a man who dies and goes to heaven, and in the film he creates his own heaven out of what appear to be inspirations from Thomas Kincaid paintings.
Who else would you be marrying in your dreams?
What? No, not this film. A film about a man whose children die in a car accident, he dies in a car accident, and his wife commits suicide, and he decides to journey into hell to rescue her? No. Except for a lot more than you'd think.
It's me. I'll never make you smile. I just wanted us to be old together. As two old farts laughing at each other as our bodies fell apart. Together at the end, by that lake in your painting. That was our heaven, see?
Do you remember this scene in Inception where they create their own heaven? It's inspired by architecture. Architecture which they loved instead of paintings that they loved. They wanted to grow old together.
I'm her soulmate. I can find her.
The final act of this film, Robin Williams' character journeys into hell in order to find his wife with a guide. He finds her in the old house they first built.
Giving up. You said there are no rules. How about that purple tree sport? You were pretty surprised when that one came through to me. Hey.
Just like in What Dreams May Come and Inception, reality affects the layers of dreams or the layers of heaven and hell.
This rain is no good for the mission. You're gonna have to pee your pants.
There are no rules. How about that purple tree sport? You were pretty surprised when that one came through to me. Hey. If there are no rules, how can you say all suicides are the same? That's a rule.
I can't.
Okay. And how can you say that Annie can't realize she's dead?
I can't.
Okay.
We only know what we and others have seen, and no one has ever seen a suicide brought back.
Stick around, Chief. You ain't seen nothing yet.
That's the key area of it! You have to go now! Don't lose yourself! Find Saito and bring him back! I will!
Look, it's Limbo! Oh wait, no, sorry.
Fairly perceptive. You were expecting physical danger? What could it do? Kill you, huh? No, in hell, there's real danger of losing your mind.
There's also a sequence where Chris sees a fantasy of his wife in his heaven. Do you remember Eames? His job is to disguise himself as somebody close to Cillian Murphy's character in order to get information. Watch this section. Tell me if it reminds you of anything.
I think I waited for my partner.
It also carries that same weight of sentimentality as Cillian Murphy's character and his dying father.